Welcome to The Explainer. You ever have that light bulb moment, a great business idea, only to be stopped by that one giant question, how will I ever afford it? Well, today we're going to tackle that head on. We've got 9 fantastic business ideas you can launch right here in India for under 10 lakh rupees.
So let's start with that feeling, that spark, that drive to build something that's all yours. We've all been there. But then comes that next thought, the one that's a little more daunting. And there it is, the money question. It's probably the biggest hurdle that stops most amazing ideas right in their tracks. There's this myth that you need a massive pile of cash just to get your foot in the door.
Today, we're here to challenge that idea. We're going to focus on this number, 10 lakh rupees. And let's not see it as a limit, but as a totally realistic and powerful launchpad for your journey as an entrepreneur.
So consider this your roadmap. We're calling it the 10 lakh dream. We're about to walk through 3 completely different types of businesses, each packed with ideas that fit right into this budget. Let's kick things off with the opportunities that are literally at our fingertips. Our first stop is all about riding the digital wave. We're talking about service-based businesses, the kind that are powered by India's incredible digital boom, where your skills and your expertise are the real product. We're going to look at 3 areas in super high demand: a digital marketing agency, an app and web development firm, and a content creation studio. The best part? They all have relatively low startup costs. First up, a digital marketing agency. The market demand here is very high, and it's pretty obvious why, right? Every local business, from the cafe on your street to the local dentist, needs a solid online presence to compete. The classic challenge, of course, is just landing those first few clients to build a portfolio that proves you know your stuff. Next, mobile and web development. The investment here can be even lower, starting at just 2 lakh rupees. With a good laptop and the right skills, you can tap into a huge, constant need for websites and apps that actually work well. The real test? You've got to be committed to learning, because technology changes in the blink of an eye. And rounding out our digital ideas is the content creation studio. The hunger for high-quality photos, videos, and reels for brands and influencers is just endless. The main hurdle here is that initial investment in good gear: cameras, lights, mics, but a killer portfolio can lead to some seriously cool and high-paying projects fast. Okay, so we've talked services. Now let's switch gears to products. Our second section is all about crafting a niche brand. This is where you stand out in a crowded market, not by trying to be the biggest, but by being the most unique. So here we're going to explore 3 ideas that are all about being specific: a specialty food cloud kitchen, a niche e-commerce store, and a personalized gifting service. Okay, so picture a delivery-only kitchen that doesn't try to cook everything for everyone. Instead, it focuses on one thing and does it brilliantly. Maybe it's authentic keto meals or gourmet cupcakes or some regional delicacy. By owning that niche, you can build a fiercely loyal following. But remember, the key is consistency. Without a storefront, the taste of your food is your brand. Now, the scalability for a niche e-commerce store is marked very high, and here's why. You're not trying to compete with the big guys on generic stuff. Instead, you focus on a specific audience with a powerful story. Think eco-friendly home goods or special accessories for pets. Your brand's story is your biggest weapon, but you always have to watch how much you're spending to find those new customers. This one is all about creativity. Let's be honest, people are tired of boring, generic gifts, and they are absolutely willing to pay for something that feels thoughtful and curated. You could put together unique gift boxes for companies or for special occasions. Your main job is to be a trend spotter and build a solid network of suppliers for those cool, unique items. All right, for our last group of ideas, we're looking ahead. These are businesses that cater to our modern urban lifestyles and tap into some major emerging trends. They're all about solving today's problems while getting ready for tomorrow's opportunities. We've got 3 businesses here that are really positioned for the future: a professional organizing service, a specialty fitness studio, and an EV charging point installation business. All of these are in sectors that are growing fast. With an incredibly low investment, starting at just 1 lakh, this is a service whose time has definitely come. As our lives get busier, people are willing to pay for things that save them time and give them some peace of mind. You're not just cleaning, you're selling calm and order. And a business like this is built entirely on trust. Forget those giant impersonal gyms. This idea is about building a community around a specific activity, like yoga, Zumba, or HIIT. People aren't just buying a workout anymore, they're joining a tribe. Your success really depends on creating an amazing vibe that keeps people coming back, which is so important when you're dealing with high costs like rent. Now just look at that market demand, explosive. You don't see that word every day. As electric vehicle adoption just booms across India, the infrastructure is scrambling to keep up. By becoming a certified installer, you are literally placing yourself at the center of a huge technological shift. Being an early mover here could be a real game changer.
Okay, we've explored some incredible high-potential ideas. But now we've gotten to the most important part of this entire explainer. Because having a great idea, well, that's simply not enough.
Just let that sink in for a second. A great idea is only 10% of the journey. The real work, the thing that separates a dream from a successful business, is the other 90%. It's the execution, the passion, and how you show up every single day. So here's where your focus needs to be, way before you invest a single rupee. These are your first 3 moves. 1. Develop a detailed plan. 2. Deeply understand your local market and what it really needs. And 3. Become absolutely obsessed with providing incredible customer service. If there's one thing you take away from our time together today, let it be this. The dream of being an entrepreneur is more accessible than you might think. But real, sustainable success isn't built on a clever idea alone. It's built on a solid foundation of smart planning and flawless execution. So we'll leave you with that final thought. You have the ideas, you know the budget. The only question left is, what will you build? Thanks for joining us.